I'll start just by saying thought our group really prepared well for this assignment. A ton of respect for how good Utah Valley is. They're really well coached. Coach Phillips has done a terrific job with 11 newcomers. The unity that they play with is very evident in your preparation for them. So I thought this was a really good win because it's a tough venue. They play with a lot of confidence at home. They have a really good interior presence and a really good plan. So I think we built a little confidence early by scoring the ball and trying to take advantage of what the defense was giving us. So good effort going into Christmas break, and I think our guys earned one.
Richie, the passing in particular, 22 assists to 10 turnovers. How evident was that throughout the early portion of this game in establishing your flow and rhythm?
I thought it was important, Ed. Again, we have a, a mature team and very unselfish. So we really try and capitalize on, reading what the defense is, how they're playing us. And, when you have such versatility with Zach and Kyle, those guys were 13 assists, 1 turnover between them. And, we're used to seeing Kyle, and he had 4 TOs a night, but I think going in the game, he was about 3 or 4 to 1. So I think it's indicative of who we are. And obviously I thought it was a key to giving us a chance to get ahead a little bit.
Yeah, to build on that point in particular, the game that Kyle had, how important was his start to this game in setting the tempo for your team?
Well, we get to see Kyle every day in practice. So we feel like, I know much has been made of him not shooting it with the same accuracy that he has been, but the game the game honors your investment, and Kyle Road is highly invested. So I think seeing a couple of go in, and he's had a few go in of late, I think obviously that helped. But you guys, there's ebbs and flows to seasons. Sometimes you're playing your best basketball and you're playing really competently, and the schedule hits right where your matchups are good, and there's sometimes where you're struggling, you don't shoot it well defensively, your role, that definition is clouding a little bit of your ability to prosper. So we're still in process, and again, I just thought the way we finished the break here was important to the non-conference schedule, and our guys deserve this is a well-deserved day off or 4 days off because they put a lot into this. We came a day early and had some good practices and tried to get used to the altitude. So really pleased with the effort.
Talk about that in the altitude. Is it more important to start fast in a spot like this where you're going to altitude and you're getting used to it, or is it more about just pacing yourself the entire way?
Yeah, I'm not the guy to ask. I don't think I've ever won in Utah. I know it when I was coaching at New Mexico. We always had an advantage with that altitude. So, they usually got 13, 14, 15,000 a game there. So there's a built-in home court advantage in Albuquerque, as I think there has been at BYU and Utah, and obviously Utah Valley because of the record they have. But I think again, when our guys start fast and they're connected defensively, I think that's the version of ourselves we'd like to see on a really consistent basis.
Hey, Coach, Zach Cleveland, Kyle Road, if my math's correct, I think they combined for 34 points, 14 rebounds, 12 assists. I mean, to have 2 forwards to be able to have that type of production, how beneficial is that to your cause?
Yeah, no doubt. Again, they're mismatches because of their ability to defend bigger players, and they have a positionlessness about them that really helps our offense. And again, I know there's things that we're not. There's for whatever, but there's things that we really try to take advantage of, and part of those attributes are, the ability to play selflessly, to read defenses, to play with the smarts and discipline. And boy, you alluded to it, Kyle Road and Zach Cleveland are two of they're really highly rated in those categories.